welcome back to the Nose Plays Endless Legend Inferno. So, it's been a couple days, but time to do a little recap, little take an inventory of what we were planning. Um, we just started turn 60 in the last video, and I had set my Empire plan to a very offensive minded plan. So what we decided to do was go ahead and take on this attack bonus and this cost reduction to military units while also maintaining our science bonus for the next 20 turns. That's going to allow us to hopefully make some gains on attacking the vaulters. Now I have some concerns about that at this point, and we'll talk about those shortly. We currently have 1/6 stack that we are working on improving the gear of, and I think at this point everybody has pretty much been upgraded to tier 2 gear. I guess that's not quite the case. We've got a handful that need to be... Nope, they're all stone Sentinel 6s. These just haven't leveled up yet. So yeah, we're in pretty good shape there. We also started making some Golem Riders to kind of do some scouting around, and I do want to send these guys into the Necrophage territory and see if we cannot figure out how strong their armies are. Here's my concern that I was talking about earlier. So when we started the game, we started in this tile. We were looking at settling this tile, and we saw the vaulters, and I'm fairly certain that they owned this region. You can see this is no longer a green region, which means that the vaulters are very likely at war with the Necrophage. So if we switch views, you can see they are at all-out war with the Necrophage. The Necrophage have not declared war on us currently, and so they've decided to pick on the Vaulters for now, which is good for us in a sense, because a lot of the Vaulters' military may be gone in their battle with the Necrophages, or they may be preoccupied. This gives us a good chance to come in and strike and take this region. And so that's what the plan is as soon as we grab this ruin. So I think we're in a pretty good spot with everything else. I'm going to go ahead and end the turn. You can see we're getting a lot of our expansions done and growing our cities. Signed contract. I have a feeling this is a closed borders contract. Yes, it is. So they've closed borders with us, which wasted my movement, unfortunately. And there's not much we can do about it. What can I do with this unit? There's not much I can search over here. Oh, you can actually units. Units can be garrisoned at the camp. +1 bonus population on city. Only 1 per city. That's interesting. I did not know that. Okay, well, I guess at this point we'll just move him back into the city, and we'll just continue to grow. I won't be able to do that just yet. We'll just continue to grow our dust. This unit can search this. Okay. And we're going to head over here. Now we're going to need enough influence to declare war on the Vaulters before we can actually get into their territory. So let's take a look at where we're at with that. A declaration of war is only going to cost 56. That's not bad. It doesn't look like they have closed borders with us yet. Oh yeah, they have. Okay, they have closed borders with us, and they're at Cold War. So we're not going to be able to get into their territory for at least 2 or 3 more turns. Which means that maybe we garrison this, or maybe we just sit on the border. Probably just sit on the border and take the road straight to their city. I think that's kind of ironic that they close their borders the very moment that we have a unit ready to go grab stuff from their territory. That was kind of curious. I think everything's building the way that it needs to, so we're just going to continue. I am going to check heroes in a moment and see if any of our heroes can be purchased, because we do want a second stack. Alright, so we got some completed construction. Let's check. Alright, we can afford a hero, so this might be a good time to buy one. Let's see what we have here. This is a new hero. I think this might be one of the new heroes that were added for one of the DLC pieces that they gave away for free. The Love and War piece, maybe. I haven't seen this character before. Alright, let's see who we got. We got Dust Boost 3 on a Broken Lord's infantry unit. Food Boost 1. Science Boost 1. These guys make good military leaders. Army Boost 2 is okay. Army Attack Boost 3, that's interesting. Dust Efficiency 3. Industry Boost 2 would be a really good governor. Industry Boost 2 and Food Boost 3, that's really good. Influence Boost 3. I've had this hero before, she's pretty good. Well, I'm wondering if maybe we take this hero and we put him in one of our northern cities just to help defend in case we do get an invasion force. I really wanted to have an offensive hero, but it's going to take us a while before we have an offensive army fully built. And we should be able to afford another hero before the end of that. So let's go ahead and buy him out for now. And let's assign him, get him some equipment. Give him at least tier 2 gear. Since we're going with the claws, go ahead and give him sharp senses with the amulet. And that's probably good enough. Actually, we can't afford that, so we'll just give him that. And we need to go ahead and I think I'm going to go ahead and build that. And we have a lot of science tiles now, so this Geomic Labs is going to be really useful. We don't need as many people on industry, so we're going to go ahead and move them all over to food. Yeah, we'll just move them all over to food. We're only at 4 population, despite the fact we have so many population pips. A lot of these pips have to do with the fact that we have 2 Dogeshi camps that we have rebuilt, and we have this Golem camp, which counts as another one. So that's 3. But we really can't expand the city much more without growing our population, which is what we need to do. Alright, so I think that's going to be a good investment. That gives us 2 cities that are going to be better defended than if they were completely empty. This unit can go ahead and move down here for now. And this city needs to produce a little bit more influence. That's going to get us there a little faster. That puts us at 750. Let's go ahead and do that for a couple turns, just to get our influence up so we can get this war started. We don't have a golem camp in this region yet either, so that might be our next build actually. Where to put it exactly? Probably right there. Alright, let's see if we can get this war started. We can. So we're going to go ahead and declare war on them. And that is going to allow us they have 5 units garrisoned in here. And they have 4 naval units. So they're building fire ships. We can go ahead and siege. Oh, sorry. They have a 5 population. There are only 3 units garrisoned here currently. We can have all of their siege defenses down in 4 turns. They may bring a military army down. Oh my. Okay, they just lost another city to the Necrophage. Yeah, we're in big trouble if we don't get another army up very soon. We need to get some units built here. You still got a lot of building to do, but yeah, I'm gonna try to speed that up just a little bit. Definitely gonna hurt us in terms of dust income, but I need vision. I really need to build some watchtowers along this. So maybe our next research is highways. Do I send this unit like maybe right here just to get some vision on what's over here in case we see an army coming? That might be a good idea. And then we'll send this one up this way somewhere to scout. Try to see them coming. Not that we're going to have a lot of ability to react from where our army currently is, but we do have a lot of movement on this army right now, so. That being said, do we want to just attack and take this city now? I'm almost certain we can take 3 units, even with massive fortification bonus. But one thing that I wanted to do was collect an industry stockpile. using our sieging. That's one of our strengths. So I think we're going to try it, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how this works. Alright, it looks like we still get the massive movement benefit from the conflux for a while. Okay, the sea monster has arisen. The dust eclipse is over. Upcoming winter effects. It looks like reduction to diplomatic gain, reduction to influence cost. Not sure what this is. I think it's a penalty to your diplomatic victory, but a reduction to the cost of declarations. Okay. Let's get this guy up here. And that sucks. Okay, that's better. Yeah, now we can see a little bit. So now we've got good vision on... Yeah, okay. We got pretty good vision on them coming in from those two directions for the moment. We'll see how long we can hold this. It looks like they have one more territory over here, but we're definitely going to need some help. This is going to become really nasty with the Necrophage. What can we build here? Nothing really yet. I'm curious how this went up to 140. It was at 100 when we started. They must have completed a building right as we started sieging them. Kind of weird. Let's get one more Golem Rider to scout over this region, and then we can merge those guys up into the beginnings of an army at some point. Alright, well, you're not going to be able to build too much longer. We can build another lava former. We lost out on another legendary deed, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna go ahead and get his food stuff going. That's probably good. Okay, everything's building something good. Let's just start with 2. The ability to fill our garrisons out with stone sentinels is actually going to be pretty helpful. Curious if we're going to get our stockpile. I wonder if that's something we have to learn later on. We've leveled this guy up. We're going to go for the science. And while we're at it, is there any gear we could put on you that would be helpful? Probably that, just in case you get attacked. That'll give him a little bit of defense against ranged units. I don't know that the Necrophage have a ton of ranged units. They have a lot of flying units and a lot of infantry units in the early game. But we don't know exactly what their minor factions were at this point either. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we're gonna move this guy over to here. Maybe even there. And we're gonna move this guy all the way up to here for now. Alright, so we've got our sentries. We'll at least get a little bit of warning and maybe get some idea on how strong their troops are before we engage. I guess we'll just do this one more time and then we'll take the city. I'll probably do it 2 more times. Just take their defenses down to 0. Okay, they're gonna come out and fight us now, which is fine. I think we'll auto-resolve this. They don't even have a hero. Yeah, we didn't even lose anybody. Well, our hero took a lot of damage. That's not surprising. So one of the things you're going to find when you do auto-resolve with these guys is that these hero are cavalry hero. They're a cavalry class unit, and therefore they're going to have a hard time attacking cities because cities always have anti-cav units in them. The militia are always anti-cav. So... Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and attack now. And the city is now ours. Let's see, what can we get building here? I'm gonna build a burrow there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get a lava former. We're going to place that bad boy right there. And then we're going to search. Oh, cool. 20 wine. I think 20 is not enough for what we want to do. Now that we have another city. Yeah, let's add some damage. We got a new faction to assimilate, the Ursas. Okay, this might be a good time to change our assimilation. 3 Ursa camps is going to give us plus 15% reduction to all production. That is really, really good. So if we dismiss these guys... but then we assimilate these guys, that's going to make all of our building a little bit faster. Now I think that's plus 5% building production cost reduction per pacified and rebuilt Ursa's village. So this is good, but only for buildings. You're going to have a problem because it doesn't count towards wonders or military units. So we may not actually be seeing a huge benefit from it at this point in the game, but we will soon. Man, that 5% dust really affected us. I think also our overall approval dropped significantly, and that's hurting us pretty bad now too. We're not going to be able to rush these anymore because we're going to have to put everything into dust to try to get our dust situation settled for the short term. I'm wondering what we need to do to improve our happiness is just really tanking right now. Alright, they have level 5 units and level 4 units. Most of our units are still level 2 and 3. That's pretty sad. Alright, well, we should be able to take them pretty easily. The only thing that's really injured is our hero. And he's not going to die unless our army gets wiped, so... I think we're in a pretty good spot here as long as the Necrophagous don't turn on us quicker than we can react. I kind of want to put the Vaulters out of commission. We talked about... Okay. We had talked about getting the highways, which it looks like we already did. So I think it's time to go ahead and get the central market and get our approval fixed. This looks pretty bad for us. I don't think we're going to win this fight, and I don't really want to lose my army. I think we're going to go ahead and retreat and get out of there before they attack us when they... Yeah, that's still going to include the garrison if they stand there. At least if we get attacked from this spot, it will include our garrison as well. And in a couple turns, these will be lava tiles, so that will be helpful. Okay. Where's this thing at? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's not happening. New quest. Okay. So we now have the Imperial Highways. With the Imperial Highways comes the ability to build several different things. One critical thing that we need to get up are watchtowers along our northern borders. And once we get these watchtowers up, I no longer need to worry about having sentry units here necessarily, and we can regroup these sentry units into an army. We got 2 units in this garrison, we got 2 units strengthen this garrison in a couple turns. We've got a couple units garrison, or a couple units queued up to garrison in this unit. I don't think this city is nearly as in as much threat, so we're probably going to send those 2 units once they get constructed to the other cities. This city is under threat. But we've got a lot of stuff that needs to get built here. I'm going to go ahead and queue up this building, and I'm going to put it right there just so we can get it done a little quicker. Let's go ahead and move most of these over to production for now too. We'll leave these guys here for just a little while longer, but they're going to start moving down to help this guy out. Winter time is here. I'm curious why we're not getting the garrison. And it's because we don't have a garrison yet. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to go ahead and manual this one. Let's see, they're all going to get to go first, so let's start as far away from their ranged units as possible. That's probably as good as we need it to be. Just attack. Heroes. Can he make it up there? Yeah. Okay. We'll see what happens with this. He's gonna block me, isn't he? Alright, good. 0 damage there. Nice, and we stunned him. That'll work well for us. And these units are all going to move to really stupid spots. The Minotaur will be surrounded at least, I think. Try and move like that. both of these units move into there, and all of these units attack him. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Hopefully we can kill that Marine before it gets to go again. Alright, we got some good defense this time, so that's good. Bad decisions that these AIs are making are killing me here. Alright, well, you should be able to move like that. You're gonna go first, you might as well kill that. And if you don't, I guess everybody else just fights whatever they can get their hands on. We're able to do a little bit of damage. Alright, so these units need to get over here and start attacking her. These units can stay on him. Let's see what we can get done here. Good, a 0. We got lucky. Don't kill me. We're not dead. Get 1 buff at least. Piece of damage. Alright, everybody go. Yeah, 90. That's what I was afraid of. That was the kind of damage we were worried about taking the whole time, and we just got lucky, I guess. We're able to do okay damage, it's just... I don't know if we're going to be able to kill her. They did attack us, so we can probably just kill her by using our combat action to attack them. We only need 1 more swing, and we're not going to get it. Okay. That's fine. We're going to finish this off. Yeah. That works. And what I think I'm going to do to help recover... let's go grab that. And then we're going to garrison this army. And we're going to assign the hero to the city for a while. Just... it's not really worth building. That might be. We need to move some people over to food. Alright, what other cities are dying for food here? We're good there. This city's got tons of food. Let's go ahead. Build another burrow. That's been built. Let's take a look at our watchtowers. That looks kind of cool. Okay, it's not completed yet, but it will be in about a turn, so we can start moving this guy down to here, I guess. And we'll get him garrisoned here pretty soon. This unit can just stay there for now. In fact, we still have closed borders? I thought borders opened in the wintertime. Maybe they don't automatically open in the wintertime. Yeah. Guess we'll just grab that and head back. We're at minus 40 dust right now. How many more turns is this winter gonna last? Too many turns, I'm afraid. Yeah, even all of this isn't helping. And I really need to do that. Alright, let's take... Let's trim this down by a little bit. Yeah. Alright. I can handle that a little bit better. Garrison that one. 3 turns away from getting that built. 3 turns away from getting that one built. Alright. 2 turns away until that gets completed. That'll help a lot. We need to build another one over here. We just built another burrow. Yeah, I need to build another lava. Like there. Or... I don't know. Let's just move this guy over there for now. We'll figure it out once we get there. This unit can stay where it's at for the moment. Yeah. up. Alright, let's take a look here. So we're going to need all of these tiles, it looks like. So probably build it like right here. Go ahead and build it out of titanium since we're not using it for anything else at the moment. And let's grab some pearls while we're running around down here. Speaking of which, we have 35, and we're in our third winter, so we can build some of these other buildings now. Unlocking some of these might be worthwhile. Winter Burrow. Pearl crafting. This one, strategic intensifier. So I can build a strategic intensifier on that. I wonder, do I have, yeah, I don't have enough to do it there. And I've already laid that one down. This one. Yeah, I was going to say, can you build it off of your golem camp? And the answer is no. Alright, getting our first triangle completed is pretty important. So I want to get that done. That's going to fix a little bit of our approval problem. I just need this to be positive so we're not losing. We're going to be fine once we get our road system put together. The granaries are going to be coming up soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units that are all healing up nicely. Do we even want the Geomancer? I didn't really feel like the buff was all that useful, and at this point in the game, I don't have strong enough equipment that the ranged attack does any significant damage. I think adding 1 or 2 Golem Riders to this army is going to be more useful in the long run. Just put him to sleep for now. Alright, let's see what we got here. I think the Abbey of Anomalies is probably worth my time. I've got one here. I've got one here. Alright. That's kind of annoying. I've got one army there. Let's go ahead and merge these guys up. And we'll take these guys down. Empire plan is imminent. We're not going to be able to afford a very good Empire plan this turn. This winter is killing my ability to shift resources into influence, but we'll do what we can. finally reached the third era. There's a lot of important techs in the third era. I think probably the most important one for us right now, since we have so many other things that we need to build. Oh, there you go, siege engineering. So you do have to research this before it becomes something that just happens. So that sieging was kind of pointless. We should have just attacked. This is going to reduce expansion disapproval by 25%. If we go to one of our cities, we have minus 40 expansion disapproval. So that's about 10. We're going to basically get 10 free approval on all of our cities. That's going to be more significant as we continue to expand, so yeah, we're really hurting for happiness right now. Getting back up into content's going to help everything out. So yeah, I think that's the... Oops. That's the first tech we're going to work on. Curious why that's highlighted. Huh. I don't know. This one's highlighted as well. Not sure what that's about. Alright. I really need winter to end. It just doesn't seem to be happening very quickly. Looks like we have a palladium deposit. And that was good timing. Okay. That's fine. We should be able to deal with that. And then I'm going to move this army out. I'm going to move this army down to collect these pearls. And we're finally going to deal with this camp that's been sitting here forever that we never got back around to taking out in one of our earlier games. We should be able to take that out with 4 units that are relatively fresh, especially if we get the money to do what I'm about to do, and that is upgrade all of our units. So I think at this point we maybe go back to the infantry slayer. And then just tier 3 armor. We could also upgrade to tier 3 trinkets. It's definitely worth doing if we had the dust to do it, but we're not going to be able to afford it for a while. Go ahead and retrofit these guys so they'll be a little bit better off. Also, we should go ahead and upgrade these guys to cavalry or sweep strike back. I like the sweep strike back better right now against the types of enemies we're going to be facing. And then we'll just have to slowly remember to do that. Our dust is in a better place, which means I can pour a bunch of points over here for the next little bit and try to get enough influence to actually afford something useful. Also, we really don't want this to happen next winter. So I'm going to go ahead and try and get this one to take effect. And then Abbey of Anomalies cost 20. I just don't think we're going to be able to make good use of that. This one is 15 and 10. That means I can get about 2 of these down in the cities that have 3 minor civ villages. That might be worthwhile. This one's 20 and 10. I can only get 1 of these down. We don't have any real luxury resources. I think we're going to go ahead and do this one. And we're going to try to find anomalies with approval bonuses that we can build off of. So these have big... yeah. This one does not have approval. But we have 2 of them there as well. Here's the approval one. This city has an anomaly that I can build off of right here. It's pretty much all my cities have one. We just need to collect enough pearls to get it done. We can send this guy out. Oh, that's terrifying. They have a guardian. Alright, what other pearls can I maybe grab? I'm not seeing a ton right now. There's one over here. Honestly, we probably ought to group these guys up before we fight that group of 4. So let's get an army of 6 over here. Some more pearls. What else can I do? I mean, I guess I can queue this up in all my cities. Is it Alt? No. Control. Let's just get them all built. So in the next 6 turns or so, we'll get all those done. That'll solve our dust problems pretty much indefinitely at this point. If we get in a real pinch for dust, we can also sell some of our resources in the market now that we have access to the market. And it looks like there's plenty of titanium and glass steel that we can buy. In fact, there's plenty of everything except for the really rare ones. Alright. Get those. Here. Oh, nice. Pick up some more. We'll send these guys over there. And then we'll group him up there. Next turn, go take that out. Get some more pearls. Send another army over here and have 2 armies. take on the last Vaulter city. I think we're getting close to wrapping this video up, however. 3 turns till we get that done. And I think I want to go ahead and build this over here somewhere. That's 8 science. And that's only 5, 3, 8, 1, 5. Yeah. I think that's the better one. I don't have any other options, so yeah, we'll just build it there. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, why not? Get one closer to that. Maybe you can snag that and move back this way. Okay. I've got a golem camp I could lay down. That would be good. 21 industry and 10 approval. I like that a lot. Yeah, let's get that built. We can move off of food for now. Let's keep a little bit over here into dust. Let's go through all of our cities and see. I don't really need the food. We're not working on growth as much. I think we're in a pretty good spot overall. That winter really kind of slowed us down, but that and the bad combat that we had. Now that we're in tier 3 weapons, it should feel a little bit better. Do I go with 5? How about we just stand on lava tiles this turn and regroup, and then we'll take out that village at the end of the video here. This army's completely rebuilt. Our hero is ready to rock and roll, so he's just gaining experience, sitting in there with all of those guys. 12% unit cost reduction on city. So this guy can build military units faster. Or I could just increase his food output. I think another extra 8 food output's probably fine for now. I've got 2 units here. I've got no units in that city. I've got no units in that city, but 1 started. Oof. Okay. Golem camp. Where are we going to build a golem camp? Yeah, I'm not seeing a good spot for a golem camp here. Building it on this be terrible for outputs, but we could potentially start mining that up. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing anything yet. Put that there. We're one turn away from another dust eclipse. Open wounds, minus 100% regeneration on units for 9 turns. Well, it's kind of unfortunate. We're gonna get a whole bunch of these completed right at once, and so dust is gonna be flowing like honey here pretty soon. I think the next thing we really need to build are the central markets. That puts a central market in every city. I think we're putting a golem camp here. I need to get the lava former there before we do the golem camp. So how much is one? 12. Let's go ahead and get a new army out. And build it right there. Then we can get him back in almost. I should have grabbed that pearl instead. Alright, this will be the last turn, and we'll end the video for the day. Let's see how we did on our empire plan. I don't think 420 is going to be enough for much. Dust Eclipse has arrived. Another city's grown to 8. More stuff completed. Empire plan. We are not going to war right now, so let's think about what we do want to do. I think building construction and dust production, maybe? Try to build enough to get another military hero, so I can have 2 military heroes, 2 full armies, and yeah, I think that worked out well. And now that we have that done, I can move all of these guys off of here and back over here and get this stuff done in a more reasonable, timely manner. We're gonna move this guy. Is there anything we can search? Oh, look at all this. Lots of stuff we can search. Okay, we're gonna move him there and search that. Quicksilver. And we're gonna send him this way for now. Battle this, shouldn't be a problem, didn't lose anybody. We'll let this guy try and grab these. We got 7 turns. Actually, I can get this one now. More Quicksilver. Alright, let's try to get as many of these as we can. Don't have a unit in any of these I can pump out real quick. Not sure where I'm going to send this guy. Should I just send him back? Maybe I'll just send him back. Alright. Alright, and that's where we're going to end the video. So, we managed to get a lot done. We took over a territory. We got the vaulters down to what might be one tile. We have so far survived a very ugly start with the Necrophages right up against us, but they have not been very aggressive towards us. They do have a big unit that we're going to have to deal with at some point. But I think we're in a pretty good position to start to accelerate our game here. I think we're doing all right, all things considered. We definitely need to get our approval fixed, which we're about to do. I think we just finished the research. We did. So that put us up to 46. It's still not showing us as happy, but once we start getting some of these marketplaces down, that's going to help a lot. And we'll go from there. So we'll see you next time. This has been The Nose Plays. Have a great day.